Top 10 best places to visit in Maui, Hawaii. Are you planning to visit Maui? Maui is known for its delightful seashores, surfing, sensational views, and brilliant atmosphere. Hey, this is Sash from Mind Blowing Travels. In this video, we're going to go over the top 10 best places to visit in Maui, Hawaii. Number 10. Haleakalā National Park. The park is located on the slope of the inactive 10,023-foot Haleakala volcano, which covers nearly 25,000 acres. Visitors can look into the dormant crater, and from the summit there are incredible views over the entire island. This is a popular spot where many people come to see the sunrise. One of the most popular attractions within the park is the Pools of Ohio idyllic, freshwater pools fed by waterfalls within the Ohio Valley. Visitors should plan to arrive early in the day before they get crowded with swimmers. The Makahika and Waimoku waterfalls are among the most stunning in the valley. A full-day guided tour of the Haleakala National Park and Central Maui is an excellent way to enjoy the area's amazing scenery, while hearing about the island's history and culture from a professional guide. The tour includes hotel or resort pickup, a visit to the top of the Haleakalā Crater, scenic drives, and a stop in historic Wailuku, where you can enjoy shopping at a variety of locally owned shops. Number 9. Aiao Valley State Monument. Aiao Valley lies west of Wailuku. Customarily, Hawaiians would attempt journeys to such places out of appreciation for their divine beings. Today, a few very kept-up ways lead from the stopping zone to this wonderful valley. It is a well-known spot to visit anyway. Travelers ought to know that pieces of the recreation center might be shut because of flooding and other climate-related perils. In the valley stands Aiao Needle, a sharp piece of basalt arriving at 2,215 feet above ocean level. This special congested stone was obviously utilized as a raised area in ancient occasions. A legend encompasses Aiao Needle's birthplace. It is said that the demigod Maui kidnapped an undesirable admirer, the water sprite Pukamua, of his delightful little girl Aiao and needed to execute him. In any case, Pele, the fire goddess, requested Maui to go him to stone, consequently the needle. Number 8. Maui Ocean Center. The Maui Ocean Center houses an assortment of Hawaiian reef fish, corals, green turtles, and stingrays in a progression of all-around planned aquariums. One feature is a glass burrow through a shark and beam tank, permitting guests to sit and mull over the changed life around them. Different presentations clarify the existing patterns of the humpback whales, which moved to Hawaii from December to March, and how the Polynesians who settled in Hawaii utilize the ocean. Guests can get a top-to-bottom glance of the aquarium's procedure on an in-the-background visit through the office. A visit that permits visitors to watch feedings and ask the staff naturalist inquiries about creature care. Daring guests can get significantly more very close with the Make Plunge, the 750,000-gallon open ocean tank, home to stingrays, sharks, and an assortment of beautiful sea life. Number 7. Lahaina and Kaanapali Beach. The 3-mile-long Kaanapali Beach is Maui's best seashore. It lies in western Maui and is essential for the town of Lahaina. Quite possibly the most famous activities at Kaanapali Beach is to watch the day-by-day precipice plunging function from black rock, generally known as Pu Kika. This is additionally where a portion of the island's best lodgings and resorts can be found. Therefore, the zone is loaded with exercises and things to see and do, including A-list golf, an assortment of cafes, huge loads of shopping, and a zipline course, which manages the cost of incredible perspectives on the coastline. Whalers Village is a conspicuous outdoor strip mall with a decent assortment of stores and eating alternatives. Different attractions incorporate a whaling gallery and conventional Hawaiian diversion. Number 6. Hana and the Hana Road. Hana is a far-off town in quite possibly the most populated regions in the whole province of Hawaii. Its detached position has empowered the town to keep a picture of Hawaii that existed before the intrusion of the travel industry. It is charming with lavish fields and gardens because of the copious downpours normal for the east shorelines of all the Hawaiian islands. One of the fundamental attractions for guests coming to Hana is the drive to the town. The Hana Road on the eastern windward side of Maui begins at the town of Paia and crosses tropical jungles with cascades, making it a distinct difference to the nearly desert conditions discovered wherever else on the coasts. While the distance between Paia and Hana is approximately 40 miles, the way that the street follows a picturesque bending coastline with single path spans imply that a full circle requires, in any event, 4 hours of driving. A magnificent method to see Hana Road and visit its various attractions is on the small group Road to Hana Luxury Tour, which includes a limit of 8 travelers to guarantee a customized insight. This 9-hour visit incorporates portrayal by a specialist control as you appreciate the beautiful perspectives and destinations, making a lot of stops en route for photograph operations just as lunch and bites. Number 5. Scuba diving and snorkeling. Off the shores of Maui are the absolute most surprising reefs and marine environments, making this island a top objective for swimmers and scuba plunging. Vacationers can discover hardware rental shops close to the majority of the top sea shores, and there are a few places that offer scuba exercises for individuals who might want to attempt it unexpectedly. As usual, those wandering into the water ought to know about ebb and flow conditions. The Molokini sail and snorkel adventure is a decent decision for the individuals who need the choice of reviewing the tremendous ocean existence without getting wet because of the glass-based segment of the sailboat, which bears the cost of perspectives profound under the unmistakable water. The individuals who need to make a plunge can invest their energy in the unblemished reefs or making a sprinkle on the waterside. Number 4. Waianapanapa State Park. Waianapanapa State Park is a far-off region on the Hana coast with seashores, rough coastline, climbing outdoors, offices, and housing alternatives. This is a decent spot to just appreciate nature. The dark magma seashore at Paola Bay in the recreation center merits visiting. Anyway, those new to the surf conditions should avoid swimming in the solid waves. Climbing trails can be testing yet fulfilling, and the Ke Alalau o Maui or Pilani Trail is quite possibly the most mainstream for its perspectives on Haleakala and the Hana coast. Different features incorporate characteristic stone arrangements like curves and ocean stacks, blow openings, caverns, and heiau, an old sanctuary. Number 3. Wailea. In southern Maui, the seaside zone of Wailea has become a top traveler objective and resort territory on account of its 5 flawless seashores and a wide scope of activities. Wailea Beach is the most popular and home to a portion of the most selective hotels on Maui, while Polo Beach is well known with swimmers, and Ulua Beach Park is the ideal spot for a sentimental dusk walk. Wailea is additionally host to both the Maui Film Festival and the Whale Week merriments every February, just as its wide determination of spas. Close by normal attractions incorporate the magma fields of Ahihikinau Natural Area Reserve, a region likewise known for its swimming, and La Perouse Bay, which is home to the Grand Ho'opili Trail. Number 2. Makena Beach. Makena Beach, additionally referred to just as Large Beach, is one of the longest lacking seashores on the island. It sits south of Kihei in the town of Makena, an incredible option in contrast to the more packed Wailea seashores. Vacationers ought to know about seashore alerts, as this seashore is known for having more unpleasant conditions on occasion, and ought to never swim here when the lifeguards are off the clock. This is a phenomenal spot for sentimental walks, and the shore bears the cost of beautiful perspectives on Kahulawe and Molokini Islands. For a considerably more disconnected spot, couples can dare to the recreation center's a lot more modest little beach, which doesn't have lifeguards or officers. Number 1. Haleakalā Crater. Signifying place of the sun, Haleakala is Maui's 10,000-foot fountain of liquid magma, the biggest lethargic spring of gushing lava on the planet, albeit in fact not torpid, it hasn't ejected in more than 200 years. To place it in context, the whole zone of Manhattan could fit in the pit of Haleakala alone. A drive to the culmination takes voyagers through different atmospheres of upcountry Maui, along twisting paths of lavish green fields, cloudy woods, and in the end, as you move towards the highest points of Haleakala, powerful-looking vegetation blended in with ruddy earthy-colored stone, while seeing the dawn or dusk from the culmination is a dazzling perspective all by itself. Visitors can decide to encounter Haleakala from various perspectives, trekking, climbing in the pit, stargazing, and so on, all of which offer their own advantages. A little family-accommodating guided visit through the changing scenes and features of Haleakala National Park, just as an excursion to the visitors center and the stunning highest point, saves you from making the early morning drive in obscurity, with the special reward of taking in the view through curiosity, large windows in an exclusively fabricated transport. With that being said, here we come to the end of our video. I hope you liked this video. If so, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss any video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.